Samuel 9. Samuel anoints Saul to be Israel's leader. There was a man named Kish from the tribe of Benjamin. Kish was a very important person. He was the son of Abiel, the son of Zeror. Zeror was the son of Bechorath, the son of Ephi, from the tribe of Benjamin. Kish had a son named Saul. Saul was a handsome young man. There wasn't anyone like him among the people of Israel. He was a head taller than any of them. The donkeys that belonged to Saul's father Kish were lost. So Kish spoke to his son Saul. He said, "Go and look for the donkeys. Take one of the servants with you." Saul and his servant went through the hill country of Ephraim. They also went through the area around Shalisha, but they didn't find the donkeys. So they went on into the area of Shalim, but the donkeys weren't there either. Then Saul went through the territory of Benjamin, but they still didn't find the donkeys. When Saul and the servant who was with him reached the area of Zuph, Saul spoke to him. He said, "Come on, let's go back. If we don't, my father will stop thinking about the donkeys and start worrying about us." But the servant replied, "There's a man of God here in Ramah. People have a lot of respect for him. Everything he says comes true. So let's go and see him now. Perhaps he'll tell us which way to go." Saul said to his servant, "If we go to see the man, what can we give him? There isn't any food in our sacks. We don't have a gift for the man of God. So what can we give him?" The servant answered Saul again. "Look," he said, "I've got 1/10 of an ounce of silver. I'll give it to the man of God. Then maybe he'll tell us which way to go." In Israel, prophets used to be called seers. So if a man wanted to ask God for advice, he would say, "Come on, let's go to the seer." Saul said to his servant, "That's a good idea. Come on, let's go and ask the seer." So they started out for the town where the man of God lived. They were going up the hill toward the town. Along the way, they met some young women who were coming out to get water from the well. Saul and his servant asked them, "Is the seer here?" "Yes, he is," they answered. "In fact, he's just up ahead of you, so hurry along. He has just come to our town today. The people are going to offer a sacrifice at the high place where they worship. As soon as you enter the town, you will find him. He'll be there until he goes up to the high place to eat. The people won't start eating until he gets there. He must bless the sacrifice first. After that, those who are invited will eat. So go on up. You should find him there just about now." They went up to the town. As they were entering, they saw Samuel. He was coming toward them. He was on his way up to the high place. The Lord had spoken to Samuel the day before Saul came. He had said, "About this time tomorrow I will send you a man. He is from the land of Benjamin. Anoint him to be the leader of my people Israel. He will save them from the powerful hand of the Philistines. I have seen how much my people are suffering. Their cry for help has reached me." When Samuel saw a man coming toward him, the Lord spoke to Samuel again. He said, "He is the man I told you about. His name is Saul. He will govern my people." Saul approached Samuel at the gate of the town. He asked Samuel, "Can you please show me the house where the seer is staying?" "I'm the seer," Samuel replied. "Go on up to the high place ahead of me. I want you and your servant to eat with me today. Tomorrow morning I'll tell you what's on your mind. Then I'll let you go. Don't worry about the donkeys you lost 3 days ago. They have already been found. But who are all the people of Israel longing for? You and your father's whole family." Saul answered, "But I'm from the tribe of Benjamin. It's the smallest tribe in Israel, and my family group is the least important in the whole tribe of Benjamin. So why are you saying that to me?" Then Samuel brought Saul and his servant into the room where they were eating. He seated them at the head of the table. About 30 people had been invited. Samuel said to the cook, "Bring the piece of meat I gave you. It's the one I told you to put to one side." So the cook went and got a choice piece of thigh. He set it in front of Saul. Samuel said, "Here is what has been kept for you. Eat it. It was put to one side for you for this special occasion. We've saved it for you ever since I invited the guests." And Saul ate with Samuel that day. They came down from the high place to the town. After that, Samuel talked with Saul on the roof of Samuel's house. The next day, they got up at about the time the sun was rising. Samuel called out to Saul on the roof. He said, "Get ready, then I'll send you on your way." So Saul got ready, and he and Samuel went outside together. As they were on their way down to the edge of town, Samuel spoke to Saul. He said, "Tell the servant to go ahead of you." So the servant went on ahead. Then Samuel continued, "Stay here a while. I'll give you a message from God."